spiritual women will typically end up dating unhealed, toxic, maybe even narcissistic men as part of your chosen life path, so that way you can learn two things. One, to find out what you truly prefer in your life, and two, how to actually get what you want in your life, especially the relationship dynamics you're searching for and yearning for. Now, the reason why most of the time, and spiritual people in general, end up dating narcissistic people is because we have that deep wound of people pleasing, and we always want to mitigate tension because of our parents not loving us enough. We chose the higher path, which was the harder path. Difficult parents and struggles, so that way we can learn how to actually receive the snuggles that we want. But through this process, you actually learn how to express your needs, honor your voice, set healthy boundaries, and be able to ask for the things that you actually want in the relationship without feeling like it's going to push or scare the other person away. So that way you can actually get what you want. And if they don't want to give that to you, it's okay. They can leave. Because if that abandonment wound is kicking in, if your parents or your dad or your mom abandoned you and they weren't there enough for you growing up, they worked long hours while you were home alone, whatever the case may be, or they just didn't love you enough, if you feel abandonment or that tension of abandonment, you may suppress your needs and not set the boundary because you want to stay in the relationship where you're getting the bare minimal. Look, 87% of everything you want, of the love you desire and want, is not the full 100. So through this process, you also start to learn that you don't need to fix other people for you to be liked, for you to be loved. You don't need to control them or create change in their life so that way you become valuable to them, especially for men. You don't need to do all the things in the world for them, because let me tell you one thing about men, and I happen to be one, they will not change unless they are absolutely ready for change or if they want to change. Okay, they can't change for you, or they give you this false representation that they're going to change to make the relationship better, blah, blah, blah. They have to want to change because they want to better themselves as a divine masculine counterpart for you. So this teaches you how to be unconditional. Without the condition needing to change, they are not changing. You can still feel good about yourself and good enough to leave a situation or a relationship that is not meant for you or is serving you any longer, because now you realize more of what you don't prefer in relationship, romantic relationship with another man. This is a very self-clearing, self-healing modality and tools that you are stepping into by realizing what you don't prefer, because it gives you a very clear expectation of what you do want to experience. Now, the problem with this is a lot of women, and I've seen this, is they start to create, even I have in the past for people I date, is I start to manufacture red flags for people who have treated me bad. I start to see these signs, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're a red flag and I need to run away. What it means is I need to express and address the boundary or concern that I'm having and see if this shifts or not, right? But I'm not sitting around to see if it changes. If it does, like for too long, it needs to change right away. If they agree, time to make the shift. So to experience better relationships in your life, you have to understand that the things that are falling apart are good. But choosing not to date anymore or anyone, or isolating yourself, or just rebounding to the next best thing that's similar to the last, want a clear path and understanding of what it is that you want and to find out how to get it. This is why watching videos like this, educating yourself on how to honor and express your voice, taking the necessary action and steps so that way you can live the life of your desires. Okay, I love you very much. I'm proud of you for putting up with whatever you have been. Do not put up with it much longer if you're in a struggling space. Honor yourself, set your boundaries, and I challenge you, look up, ask ChatGPT how to help you if you really truly need.